Hey guys, look, let's be honest. This is a really difficult video to make. I have been working with PLARIUM for over 2 years, 2.5 years since I've been working on Raid Shadow Legends. I know people. I've known people for that time. Consider them friends now. These aren't people with some political agenda. These aren't people with kind of this greater theory of how do we dominate the world. These are people that are literally going about their daily lives, same as you and I. And they're caught in the middle of a most shocking situation. We're in 2022. I cannot believe that it's still deemed acceptable to just go and bomb innocent people in locations just because of a political agenda. It blows my brain, honestly. So I want to share with you some of the kind of real life situation that's going on in Ukraine from the eyes of someone who's actually in that situation. I'm actually hoping to try and speak with Cyrilla later today. And if I'm able to, I'll kind of share her situation as well, which is, yeah, as I say, it's almost unbelievable in this age that we're kind of having this type of conversation. I'm also going to be doing a sponsored stream on Friday. I'm just setting up a GoFundMe at the moment. Basically, HH Gaming are going to donate £500. And then I personally will match up to £1,000 of any other donations we make on that stream. But I will kind of give you that information through my various socials as I get the page set up. But this one, let's go through and kind of share what we've seen from PLARIUM here. So I'm going to read through some of the stuff that Banana Jam has sent through to me here. One of my main contacts, one of the people that I speak to almost on a daily basis. 6 days ago, Russia started war against Ukraine. I'm not going to make this political. I'm going to make this about people. This is about people for me. So Banana Jam woke up at 5 a.m. to bomb explosions that shook almost every city in Ukraine. The reality now is we're hiding in shelters, listening closely to hear air alarms, trying to get food, water, basic necessities, constantly monitoring news, just trying to find out really what's going on, and hearing about towns and cities that have been suffering from bombing and shootings. We don't sleep, we don't eat, we pray every waking minute. I couldn't imagine it. You know, I've got a family that I'm really close to, and I couldn't imagine this being my situation tomorrow. And that's pretty much, you know, what these guys have come up against. So for those that don't know, Raid and other games as well, and basically anything run by PLARIUM, they're made and supported in Ukraine. So about 2/3 of PLARIUM employees live in Ukraine. We're talking 700 employees. And actually, to just kind of give you a sense of where they are, I was looking at this myself. So you've got one of the main sites for PLARIUM is in Kharkiv here, which has been right on the border, has been heavily attacked. Kiev, I don't know if I'm saying these right, so I apologize if I'm not. Kiev is another spot for PLARIUM, and then they've got one other office kind of in this middle section here, which at the moment I think has been relatively safe, but safe in a world which is not safe. So it's hard to say that as well. So 700 plus employees sheltering in place throughout Ukraine, including all of the main development teams for the game. Yeah, so the development teams, the support teams, the community managers, all of these people are all in the mix here, and yeah, in a dreadful situation. So we have some employees traveling between cities, making their way west, and are coordinating contact channels to get people to safety. Some are already into Poland, and trying to do their best of that situation as well. There's a special task force of volunteers in Poland assisting evacuations. So this is kind of what they're going through. This is what they're trying to do to just remain safe, you know, just to retain their life, honestly. I don't know if this number's accurate anymore, so I'm not going to call it out, but PLARIUM have donated a huge amount of money as well. And actually, as a content creator group, we're saying, can we do any packs in game, which, you know, like 50% of the donation goes to the team and you know, the people of Ukraine, and they're kind of looking into that. So obviously there's going to be some impact on the game. Yeah, and that's something we just need to be aware of and sympathetic to. Yeah, so the game will continue to function. They're saying here the servers are not in a place which is and game data and stuff. It's not in a place which is insecure. But the people that develop the game and kind of set things up are obviously in distress and are not going into work, clearly. And there's a good chance they will not be going into work for a long time. Even if everything became peaceful overnight, there's still a massive amount of rebuilding to do. So they've halted work on major updates and the kind of feature development stuff to make sure that safety is the main thing. And that's absolutely the priority. People are the priority, not a mobile game, not a game that we play for fun, okay? And honestly, anyone who puts any kind of negative comments on this video, just straight banned from the channel. Like, I don't care, straight banned. So if you want to give, so as I say, I'm going to be doing a sponsored stream as well. If you want to give, if you want to be supportive here, there's a list of things which I'm going to pin down below and you can get in the mix. So here's a list of actions that you can take, and then basically they call them out. So, you know, spreading information, highlighting the actual situation that's going on in Ukraine, providing any help to refugees if that's something within your power, etc. Donate to the relative kind of supportive areas. So things like International Society of Red Cross, the special NBU account to raise funds for the Ukraine's armed forces, direct relief, voices of children. We don't know how often we're going to be able to speak to the guys here. This is the first contact I've seen in several days. And as I say, I am hoping to try and actually speak to Cyrilla later. If I am able to, then I'll share that with you guys. But it's an awful situation. This is a really hard video to make. And as I say, it's more about awareness of what's going on. Don't expect loads of changes to be coming in Raid in the next 5 minutes. It's not going to happen. But they will try and keep the kind of basic game running and the schedule of stuff going on. So there you go, guys. As I say, I'll be doing a sponsor stream Friday. Come and join me. And yeah, honestly, PLARIUM, please try and stay safe. Try and stay safe.